Hey, I'm Leah Greenland and today I'm making yoghurt. This is one of my favourite things to do because it takes about 2 seconds and then you just leave it and forget about it. There is no tending or remembering to stir or anything like that. So to start off, you just need a starter culture. You can get proper ones if you like from pharmacies, or I think maybe is it Easy Yo does one, but actually all you need is a yogurt that already has all of the starter culture in it that you need. This one is how many grams? I can't see, 350 grams, so I'm probably going to use about half of that. I would normally use just like a single one person starter for my starter. I don't know how many grams that is usually. I'm just eyeballing it. So I've used about half of that tub. And then I'm just going to put my milk in. Now, I will say at this point, my grandma will be horrified with me because I am not heating the milk up, but it is so hot today. I'm just going to put it in cold and it'll heat up quick enough itself. But normally you should put it in a pan and get it to, she used to say blood temperature, which I always thought sounded a bit gross, but just that nice sort of, it's not cold, it's not warm when you touch it. So there we go, I've put, is my bowl going to be big enough? Can't quite get it all in there. Put that in, and then giving it a little whisk. You want the yogurt to be well mixed in with the milk so that the starter culture in it, all those good beneficial bacteria that are going to change the milk into yogurt, are really spread out into the whole mix. There we go. And then that's it. All you have to do now is put it somewhere warm. So we don't have an airing cupboard, so I always have to get a little bit inventive. In winter, I can put it on my Aga, and that just gives that gentle heat. Sometimes you can put it in your oven if you set the temperature roughly 40 degrees. It's so hot today. I'm gonna put it outside in the greenhouse, and then you leave it between 8 and 12 hours. The longer you leave it, the more yogurty it becomes. So it'll be slightly thicker, maybe slightly sharper, and then that is that. So I will put a lid on it because obviously in the greenhouse I don't want the bees coming and having a little sip as well. Once it's done, like I say, 8 to 12 hours later, if it's not as thick as you like, it won't be like shop bought yogurt. They put in cornstarch and various gums to sort of thicken them up. It will be more liquidy. So if you don't like that, which I think is fair enough because I love me a creamy yogurt, all I do is I've just got a bog standard colander in a pan, and then a muslin cloth. You can use a cotton tea towel if you don't have one, and then I just pour it in, and the whey will drop through and you'll be left with the yogurt in this. When it's to your liking, it might be after an hour, it might be after 3 hours. You play around with it, and you pick this out. You'll be able to plop the whole lot into another bowl, my imaginary bowl here. It'll just peel off really, really well. It isn't difficult getting it off your cloth. Then you'll have to give it a really, really good stir, and you will have your own sort of Greek style natural yogurt. And it is so creamy and lovely. It never lasts very long in our house. For us, so I've used a, is this 2 litre, 2.2, 4 pints of milk. When I drip it out, I then usually get roughly 1 litre of whey out of it. So I guess I'm left with like a good litre of yogurt. You can then add whatever you like to it, whether it's fruits or syrups or sugar, or just have it au natural. That is your choice. I'd love to know what inventive places you've got for keeping your yogurt warm in that time. Have you even used the boot of the car? And what flavours do you put in it? Do let me know.